Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I am your host, the Ranting Monkey. She's SDA. Say hi.
Hi.
And he is Jack. Say hi, Jack.
Hi.
How you guys doing today? How you doing, SDA?
I'm good.
Jack, how was your day?
Yeah.
Meh?
It's kind of bland. Nothing exciting.
I mean, bland is
Holy
better
shit.
than bad.
Yeah.
John. Dax, how you doing, man?
True.
I'm good. SCA, I've got the face actor behind Devil May Cry's Dante for you.
Circus Zero. Kyler, how you guys doing today? I hope everyone is well this morning.
Oh my
Peter.
God, he's attractive
sorry.
too.
Peter Almond. I gotta make sure I get the right Peters in here. Corey, Mad Max, Evolved Potato, All You Need, The Original Shroom, Evil One, formerly Rodline, Kevin. Hi, everybody. Fuck. Ooh.
You know, if this gets more popular, you're going to just do this all the time.
No, that's why it's the first 5 minutes. Remember, guys, if you want me to scream your name, you got to do it in the first 5 minutes, or you have to pay me. I don't want you to pay me to say your name. I want you to be here in the first 5 minutes. Shrouded Angel, John Migda, how you guys doing tonight? I hope everybody's well. You guys shocked me. I wasn't expecting people to be with me so early. I usually do like the first half hour to an hour by myself these days. Faithless, Grave Danger, Silver Firefly, Demon Man, how you guys doing? Justin, Princess Unicorn Nipples Yells, Frank,
Kyler.
Oh, good morning, Nuts. How you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're well. Wait, is this your morning or your night? Because you don't sleep very much at all. I always worry about her. Lots of weird stuff going on in the YouTube worlds, guys, and it's in genres I don't usually follow.
Right?
We had and we talked about. Thank you, James Colley. Hashtag dishonest crybabies can win, not me. Okay. Keenan.
Faithless.
Sleep when you're dead. You know, I've heard that before, but trust me, man, I would kill for some good sleep. Jedi Ghost Bear, trucking with a tablet. Hi guys. I have to keep this at like right at 2 hours because I've already screwed up. I was catching up on all the James, what's his name?
Jared?
James Charles crap.
No. Same difference.
New Fate, how's it going, man? So I caught only part of the video from Tati. Is it Tita? What is it? Tatty? Tatty. She's the one that has caused the downfall of James Charles today, and it's not like what we had yesterday. Peter!
Mad Max. Jedi Ghost Bear.
It's not like we had yesterday with Pro Jared, who pretty much lit himself on fire online.
You know, surprisingly, if you guys want to watch like the Tati video, it's actually surprisingly easy to sit through for most of it.
Well, I was watching it on 2X just to try to get through it. Cigar Chopping Penguin. How's it going, guys? Somebody give me a time. How long have I been on so far?
3 minutes.
Okay.
What was that?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. The Pro Jared one, for those of you who missed yesterday, or you know the whole of the internet for the last day and a half, he cheated on his wife, announced their divorce, and then blocked her on Twitter, and then she just unloaded on his ass, which led to all kinds of things coming up, including his dick picture. Yes, that's right. You can go out there and look at his dick if you want to. Steak and Eggs, how you doing? BG.
Can I say something before we move on?
No,
from this point?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Now, having seen her picture,
Yeah,
and seeing that she's getting divorced, and as the master of the rebound, I would like to offer a hand of friendship to her and help her through this time.
if anybody knows Heidi, Dax, you know Heidi, right?
Talked to her once in a while. I doubt she would remember a whole lot.
Well, just talk to her. Let her know that we have somebody who he's a good rebound man.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, next time she's on Twitch, I'll let her know.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Just put a good word in for me.
Got a good rebound man for you. And she came out and defended his dick size. So
See, that just makes him even dumber than we thought.
no, right? I know. She's like, no, his dick's not little. And it's not little. It's not Chinese. It's white boy. He got a white boy dick, and I still say it probably looks smaller because his face is in the picture and that nose is there.
His head's gigantic.
Oh dear God, it is. So
Mr. Mackey, okay.
with the angle of the one I saw, I mean, he could have a fucking 13-inch dick for all I know, because it's perspective, man. But in the picture, it doesn't look all that. And she's like, no, it's a great dick. Like, yeah, that's what Holly thought too. That's why you're getting divorced. Anyhow, so we had that yesterday. And then today, the Ben Shapiro thing, it's not quite as bad. Ben Shapiro, he didn't storm off a set today, but he abruptly cut off an interview because he wasn't happy with it and made himself look like a real ass. He was being interviewed by Andrew Neil of the BBC. And Andrew was interviewing him about his book, and his new book is all about the horrible discourse in American politics, right? And so Andrew started asking him about a lot of things that he said before and whether or not he thought those constituted to helping the discourse in American politics. And Ben just started getting defensive real quick. Faithless said, I watched. It was not as bad as people claimed. It really was for Ben, because Ben usually keeps his cool. He's a smarmy little shit, but he usually doesn't. There was no reason he shouldn't have been able to answer every question he was asked. Because he made a tweet explaining, like, look, guys, yeah, I got blowed the fuck out. That's not what he said exactly, but that's what he was saying. And he goes, I have answers for all of those. I just wasn't prepared. He goes, I've answered them before. Which is true. That's what I thought as I was watching it. Yeah, formerly Rodlines was. I do give him props for admitting he was destroyed. Ben, he's like, yeah, he blew me out. He destroyed me. But that's what it's like. Ben, you've had to answer for most of this before. Why? How did he throw you off with this? But luckily for Ben, James Charles exists.
Yeah, I mean, like, Ben may have just had a bad day. James Charles is fucking nutcase.
Ooh. Hi Dylan, how's it going today? Yeah, Ben probably would have got a lot more shit today if it hadn't have been for James Charles, because like I said, it did not look good for Ben, and there were a lot of people laughing about it. And then suddenly people started paying attention to James Charles's sub count. And everybody knows it is going down drastically. He lost over 500,000 subs yesterday from 2 o'clock in the afternoon until midnight. So, yeah, that's not a good look. And he's already down 160,000 today. So let's talk about what old James did. James... There's a lot of things. He pissed off this chick named Toddy who helped build his career, who helped turn him into a millionaire.
We better establish who he is first. There's people asking in the chat.
Well, how can I've joked before, and I'm only half joking, because if I get good enough internet, I absolutely will do this. I've joked before that I'm going to make a monkey makeup channel because men who put on makeup online just make a shit ton of money. Dax, what are you doing to your keyboard?
I am talking to Chaos Eve. You calm the hell down.
Will you calm down? It sounds like you're mad at it.
No, I don't like. No, shut up.
Anyhow, James is a gay male YouTuber who puts on makeup. That's what he does. Because of that, he's gotten several makeup deals. He got to go to. He was on the pink red carpet at Coachella this year. He's I think he was the first male cover girl. Dog says, "What's the punchline?" There's no. That's what he is. He's a makeup artist. No, he's not. He's a man who puts on makeup. That's what turned him into a makeup
He
artist.
is not a makeup artist. Like the techniques that he uses, every single makeup artist would like absolutely cringe at. I just want to throw that out there. Like most of the beauty community on YouTube, just the girl part of me has to say it. They're not fucking makeup artists. Most of them are just wrong. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
No, you're fine. That's what I've said. I could do it, and I would shave my fucking face to do this. And I would do it as a joke the whole fucking time. I'd be like, "Can you believe you fucking idiots are watching me right now?"
But, and you know what's funny about them is that most of them take a lot of the techniques from drag, and so what they're doing is they're like, "All right, girls, so for your everyday look, you should look like a drag queen," and it's like, what? No, that is terrible advice, because the way that looks in person is, to put it nicely, like absolute shit. So
they look like a 70s street whore from New York.
Right? It's so bad. It's like, let's literally take all of this thick ass foundation that you're not even applying correctly and contour the crap out of your face like you're going to be on stage. And stage makeup is done the way it's done because you're so far away from the audience, so that's how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, it's done to pick up the lighting and to let them be able to see your expression.
Exactly. But you don't need stage makeup to like go to fucking Kroger.
Most of the time they look like goddamn skeletons.
Yeah, it's so stupid. And then also another trend that drives me nuts is overlining your lips.
Okay, hang on one second, sweetie. Let's finish the story of James, and then we can just rip into this, because I'm happy to rip into this shit all
I'm
night.
sorry.
Wait,
you're fine.
Monkey, I think you need to keep the beard and do the makeup channel that way.
Just do it right over top.
Right over. Nobody else is doing that. You'll be the only one.
Yes. Look at the contours with my beard.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I swear to God, if I ever get good internet, that shit is happening. But so James, he pissed off Toddy by, I don't know all of the specifics because I don't follow these people. But at Coachella, something happened where James ended up getting with a sponsor that is in direct competition with Toddy's sponsor. And how could he do that to her? And then she says something disturbing, really, really disturbing, about how this man, this James Charles fucking disgusting motherfucker, it ends up basically blackmailing straight men for sex.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed some stuff today.
Yeah. And she also tells stories about how James is sitting around with his parents talking about sucking dick.
Woo.
Like, ooh. Well, we see what happened there, huh? Good parenting. Anyway.
Woof.
But yeah. And because of this, a whole bunch of stuff has come out online of other people saying, look, he's been doing this since high school.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he used to allegedly, throwing that out there, allegedly, it's alleged that he used to catfish guys from his school and blackmail them into sex. So he's raping people. Yeah, Mr. Dax, exactly.
Well, yeah.
That is rape.
Yeah, if you're black, because that's coercion.
That is coercion.
Which is covered under, the definition of rape.
This little, how does he blackmail them? Well, he gets, like the catfishing. She didn't exactly say how, but she said that there was a story that happened that he texted her, and he's like proud of the shit because he insists there's no straight men out there. Every man will be gay. If you blackmail him.
So he believes in conversion therapy?
He does. Scrappy says high school minors. That's true too. If this stuff is proven, man, him and Jared could be sharing a cell. He's lucky he did not get his cults caved in and dumped in a ditch. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the details. We really don't. She was very vague in how he was coercing them. But she used the word blackmail. And like I said, the allegations coming out, I'm sorry, I'm blown away by this shit. Because I saw the allegations on Twitter, but I just listened to the video where she said that part. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This is one of your very good friends. Well, until yesterday. And that's a hard charge to make. And I mean, that's slander if it's wrong. But if she has the receipts for this, which she says she does, this motherfucker could go to prison over this. And yeah, so she explains it that it's amazing. You know, anybody can turn into a horrible person with power and money. Okay, maybe. I don't myself ever see blackmailing somebody and having sex with me because I'm not a disgusting human being. But fuck this guy. I hope he ends up in prison if that shit's true, because Jesus fuck. All it takes is one person to come forward and go, yep, he did that to me.
You know, and honestly, I don't know how, well, because we said underage, but I don't know how it would work if both people are underage.
Well, it depends because the what is this?
It's a 3-year rule.
Well, it also depends because if what he was the accusation is what he would do is he would pretend to be a girl and ask for a dick pic.
Yeah.
If that's what he was doing, that is child pornography.
Right. For sure.
Whether he's a kid or not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Steven says, is James Charles underage? No, he's at least 19.
Yeah, no, he's not underage now, but the accusations are that he's been doing it since high school. And I'm saying if he was blackmailing people into sex in high school, then depending on the statute of limitations and all that kind of stuff, depending on like the charges that they gave him for that, he would still be charged as a juvenile for those incidents in particular, and then charged as an adult. Usually is how that works because of the age that you were when it happened.
Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks.
Is it going to do it again like it did yesterday?
No, this time I accidentally hit the mouse and it exited out of Chrome.
Well, this is why you don't beat mice, man. They're living, breathing creatures, man.
They don't have souls.
Well, that might be true.
Don't forget, guys, you can send us stories over on hashtag MITAM. You can also send us lewds of someone other than yourself. Don't send us lewds of you.
Don't send pro Jared lewds.
Yeah, we're not pro Jared around here. I'm happily married and like to stay that way. But Jordan's already hit us up with one I think you might like, Jack. That's pretty nice over there.
Go to the Twitters.
I've never understood the makeup. Now, okay, let me start. I've never understood women's fascination with gay men. I don't fight it. I know it's there. I don't understand it. And part of what has helped James Charles is that he is what's the word I'm looking for? Fantastically gay man. He's as twink as you can get without actually sparkling.
He's so close to Twilight, they had to ask him permission for the effects.
Yes. Cato says, you like lesbians? It's literally the same thing.
I don't like
No, it's not. No, see.
No, it's not.
Women like to hang out with gay guys and listen to them talk. I don't want to listen to lesbians talk. I want to see them eat each other. I don't care about their problems and shit. I don't want to know what they have to say. Just get in there and that's all I want.
Yeah, I mean, lesbian porn is different from like the overall cultural fascination with gay men.
Yeah, look, lesbian porn is beautiful women doing wonderful things to each other. Real lesbians are Rosie O'Donnell,
which is.
And I'm not even talking about how she looks. That's bad enough, but her fucking whole attitude and shit. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Real lesbians are Riley Dennis.
You fuck. Okay, but because you have the fantastically gay part, and then he does the makeup thing, and it is bad makeup. You're not wrong about that, SDA. And what's this lip thing? I don't think I've even noticed the lip
Okay, so and it's a lot more noticeable in person because normally the way that they have the camera tilted is either straight on or actually an upward angle where you're looking up at them rather than down at them, because when you're looking down at someone when they're doing their makeup, it actually looks a lot worse. Even though my Meg Trisha Paytas look super skinny. So what they'll do is they will overline their lips. And what I mean by that is they will take lip liner and put it outside of their actual natural lips.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And so, because they're like, this is how you make your lips look bigger. The problem with that is that your lips are a freaking different color than your skin.
Yes.
And so, especially in person, once you put the lip liner on and then once you put the lipstick on, your lips, where your lips are and then where your skin is a completely different fucking color. And then also, just because lighting's a thing, the fact that your lip ends and your skin begins, there's like a ridge, right, where your lip ends. So you can see it.
Here's a picture of James Charles. He's the one on the right.
Ew.
And you can actually see what she's talking about with the lip right there.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're so.
And do you see the overdraw? Sorry.
No, it's okay. Sorry.
What were you saying, Dax?
Oh, I'm just that shading thing that they always do on their cheekbones. I just find it obnoxious.
Well, yeah, that's the contouring I was talking about.
Yeah, it's so. Ugh.
Yeah. So if you look at the top too,
yep,
and you see like that kind of highlight, and then also just the darker part that's clearly like on his skin, and especially in person, what you'll notice is that it's a completely different color. Whereas if you look at like what Jeffree Star has done, the lipstick is Star. Yeah, the lipstick is just completely on his lips. And he does do like the contouring, but it's more subtle. And then he does do like the glitter highlight. But when he does that stuff, he says it's because he likes it. And, he doesn't pretend like it's just everyday makeup. He knows that it's fashion. He knows that it's like fashion. Sorry, Jack.
Oh, no, I cut you off. I'm sorry. Fish.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I found a more recent picture I wanted to share.
Oh, God. Let me bring it up.
So you can really see where it diverges in the lip here.
Yeah, outside the lip line.
Honestly, it's about like that.
Yeah, he did a good job hiding the mustache, but other than that, I don't see the appeal here.
Several people in chat keep telling me he's not a man. I get your point, but he's still a dude.
Who, Jeffree Star?
No. Well, Jeffree Star too, but James Charles here.
Well, they're gay men.
They're fantastically gay men.
Well, yeah, they're very, very feminine, but
look, my wife loves Jeffree Star.
I like Jeffree Star too. I can't help it. He's very charismatic.
Because you women love your gay men. They are male, but they aren't men. Yeah, fair enough. Just another drag queen. Yeah, it's drag makeup. It is. Which these days, holy shit, we actually have a full house tonight. Polly, is your mic working?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Polly.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Good.
We're talking about drag queenie men.
And for some reason, you're presenting me when you say that.
I forgot to stop presenting you. Sorry. I just don't understand how these people just keep throwing away their fucking careers doing stupid shit. Because you know what? Him having this little fight with her would have been nothing if she hadn't have dropped that part about, oh, by the way, when you talked about blackmailing straight men into sex, it was disgusting. And you know what? I got to say this. That part annoyed me because of all the stuff she bitched about. She mentioned she's like, that is gross, but that was really a small part of what she talked about.
Yeah,
she was more upset about him fucking her over and making her look bad over him talking about cock at her birthday party, and that's where it was in front of his parents. It was at her birthday party. His parents were there, and he's just talking about how much he likes to suck cock. And she was more upset about that. I mean, if that was somebody I knew, the whole fucking rant would have been, "What about a disgusting piece of shit you are for doing that to men?" And my ass would have taken those texts to the fucking police. That's rape, you fucking dick.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's all about her because she's a pretty little princess and she's fucking better than you. These are narcissistic ass clowns. Of course she made it all about her. That was a side jab that she threw, saying, "Oh, by the way, you also like coerce men into banging you," or vice versa. And yeah, that was just some side dig to get like under his skin because she was pissed off about all the other stuff. The fact that part blew up is kind of probably surprising to her.
I can't believe that it was just such a I don't want to say it was a throwaway, because she did, say that was absolutely disgusting. But I mean, honestly, out of that 40-minute video, that part was maybe 3 minutes long.
But can we agree that she probably only did that because, more as a personal jab than as I need to expose this person for being a terrible person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you guys are totally right about that.
So, Polly.
Why does Brian Mullins think I'm drop dead gorgeous? I don't know.
Well, it's not just that.
Stop lying, Brian.
I just looked up and read that, and I was like, that's got to be in reference to something I missed. Anyway, I'm sorry. You were saying monkey.
I was just saying hi.
Oh, hey. How's it going, man?
Not bad. I'm guessing the three men on the panel didn't, but SDA, did you watch James Charles's apology video?
I have not seen that yet.
Who is that?
He's a beauty vlogger / influencer / rapist.
Allegedly.
Alleged rapist. Sorry.
Okay.
Allegedly, he blackmails straight men into sex. Which he's
do you watch these makeup channels?
No.
Okay. I mean, I heard you talk about like the lip liner and stuff like that. But
right.
I kind of tuned on late, and I was like, okay, you're a woman and Monkey and company. We're talking about how to get more female viewers. And I'm like, I don't know. Does she watch these? Because I know Chaos Eve does. But...
The problem is that I'm related to makeup artists, and I know better than to take advice from people who are not makeup artists and to do their everyday makeup like drag queens. Just to recap quickly.
Right.
That is the thing.
Okay. Well, there's no point for you to do it. You've got better advice in real life.
Yep.
Here,
cool.
I want to send this to you guys. James Charles, his apology video was 8 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
It was so bad. Somebody was able to take 2 minutes worth of him just acting like he had trouble breathing, where there's no words at all. Just him, sounds like he's having a fucking stroke.
He was verklempt.
This was so bad. This was like, I'm not even really sorry, but I have to say this because my fans seem to be upset. He did manage like almost a tear when he talked about his real mom. Like, Mom, I just love you so much. I know you want to defend me here, but just don't.
He only cares because she popped him out.
This dude is trying. Look, this man has a lot to lose besides his freedom. I think by 17, this dude was a millionaire because of this crap.
And I hope he loses all of it.
This video you linked makes it look like he's pooping.
I know, right? It's sad. And you look, there's no tears. He didn't even try that. At least he didn't pause and do the fake tear. This is the same guy who was involved in the Jeffree Star N-word scandal.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he for some reason tried to take out Jeffree Star by him and another chick decided to go public with he said the N-word before, and then Jeffree, being the fantastically gay man he is, like, oh hell no, and exposed both of them for doing the same and a little bit worse. And so they both had to make apology videos then too. So there's another one out there of James apologizing in dramatic fashion. But the other girl, and I forget her name, it was so bad. She was trying so hard to squeeze out a tear. There's a jump cut, and suddenly there's a tear rolling down her cheek. So bad. It was wonderful. But yeah, man, they're drama queens. I'm a drama whore. They're drama queens. There's always some infighting.
Wait. Were they drama queens or drama queens?
Queens. Yeah, his follower count is just dropping, and it's rare for us to see two blow-ups like that so bad. I thought Pro Jared losing over 100,000 in a day was like, fuck, that's never gonna happen again.
Challenge accepted.
No shit.
Hold my mascara.
This dude was dropping 64,000 subs an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what happens when it comes out that you might be raping people. Just some monkey advice for you: don't rape.
It's good advice.
It is. It's pretty good.
Especially if you're an educator.
Stop
Stop it, ladies.
Thank you so much, Whiskey Monkey. Pro Jared theory. He fantasized about his wife, so he dressed her up in cosplay and banged a chick that looks like him, probs in his wife's outfit. Dude wanted to bang himself that bad. You know? Maybe. Because the one he traded down for is kind of manly.
I've never liked her.
That is not an attractive woman.
No, she's never been cute. She had moments where the lighting was nice, but that's about all I can say for her.
I saw a couple of pictures of her, and they're obviously older, where, I mean, she wasn't horrible.
She wasn't a hideous man cow or anything, no.
Yeah, she's gone full-blooded feminist now, and she's like, I want to look like a dude.
Yeah, and this confirms what I've always thought, is that Ross did nothing wrong, and she's just a psychotic bitch, and that's why they got divorced.
No,
well,
Ross was an idiot.
Well, Ross is kind of stupid, but at least he's fun.
That's Holly's husband, right? Or
ex-husband, yeah.
Yeah, so if you look at the timeline, there's a good chance Jared broke up that marriage too.
It's possible.
Ross made his announcement that him and Holly were breaking up in mid-September of 2018. And according to what Heidi told us, she didn't give us dates, but the affair started in spring, or no, in fall of 2018. So depending on exactly when it started, yeah, it could have been right around the time that their marriage broke up. Good job, Pete. I almost said Peter. Pro Jared, you dick. Not only did you fuck up your marriage, you fucked up someone else's. I'm sorry, I'm just... Apparently everybody is talking about this. People are surprised I'm talking about it. You guys do know I love drama, right? That's not a secret.
Well, this is some grade A drama. Like, how much crazier can you get? Is it going to come out that this James guy has like 36 people buried in his crawl space like John Wayne Gacy? Because that's the only way this could get nuttier.
Pro Jared is losing subs. James, here, hold my makeup. Yeah.
I used that joke already, except for I said mascara.
Oh,
yeah. It's accurate, though.
It is pretty accurate. Great minds think alike, Judge. That's all it is.
Yeah. And, you know, the other thing is that if you're going to be famous, be careful what you do.
Well, look. There's no reason to change when you become rich or famous. Now, look, I'm neither. I tell you what. Let's run an experiment.
Yeah, but don't rape people is what I'm saying, okay?
Hang on. I want to test something.
Or at least stop doing it.
Audience, I need you to make me rich and famous so I can see if I'll change.
I agree. Go buy my books.
This is a good what part about me did you miss?
Well, I'm just jumping in on this. Look, I actually write books. It's a lot of work.
Today's Monkey fundraiser is make Monkey famous. Is that okay, Polly?
I have no opinion.
It's the Make Monkey Famous Foundation. You'll never change Monkey. Actually, I probably wouldn't. I'd just be like spending more money for no fucking reason.
Haven't you heard that idea? That I've heard a number of people who don't know each other on YouTube offer that suggestion. It's like, what is it about YouTube that turns people, into crazy, arrogant, condescending assholes? And it's like, no, they always were. They just didn't have a platform to express it.
It's like alcohol. Alcohol only enhances your personality. It brings out who the fuck you really are. You're not an asshole when you drink. You're just an asshole.
Don't judge me.
Hey, look, I love you. You're my boo. But the rich and famous. No, that's the same asshole they always were. They just have the capacity to do it more.
You get away with it.
In some cases, yeah. Black Romeo says people say power corrupts. I don't agree. I think power enables. Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I completely agree with that. I was just about to type that in chat.
That's really good. I've never heard it put quite that way. That's sharp as fuck.
Well, yeah, because then you're given a platform. You're given the power to either be a dick or not be a dick.
Well,
to dick or not to dick? That is the question.
That sounds like that James guy's problem.
Let me give you an example. Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was the leader of the free fucking world. And you may disagree with his policies and stuff, but I've never heard anybody call this man a bad man.
Yeah, if anything, he was too, quote, nice for the job, if anything. Like, he was strong Christian man and in office, too, apparently, the whole way. Like, poor bastard.
Nah, I don't like him, too. He promotes wrinkling.
It's the people themselves. They're dickhead. James here's a perfect example. If everything is true, he's been doing this since long before he was famous.
Yeah, I'm looking at Social Blade right now. Friday, he lost 538,883.
Whoa.
On Saturday, which is right now, 201,362.
Yeah, that's when most people are asleep. So you'll see that start speeding up again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see if he starts losing like makeup contracts and stuff. Because he is a cover girl. He's a cover girl, y'all. Don't forget.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Is he still? Because
I don't know.
He's like moved up to like all the Morphe stuff, which is one of those like high end in Sephora because Sephora doesn't accept drugstore brands. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just wondering if he's going to lose all that because we'll see. Let's see what's going on. Keep drinking, dude. I'm not. I've been the same when I was making $80,000 a year in single no bills as when I was making $200 a week. And I'm not. That does give you a little bit more, but I mean, we're talking about this dude became a millionaire at 17. So the idea that maybe money corrupted him. I mean, he was a young guy, but no. Look at what people said about him in high school. He was apparently doing this to people in high school too, allegedly. And yeah, so man, how do you fuck up that bad so publicly? Kevin, thank you so much. Soros believes he is God. Well, yeah. You want to talk about just an evil man? Look at that guy. He looks like fucking Satan.
Every now and then, people find a way to blow up spectacularly in public. Like that guy that did that stupid Coney 2012 movie when he was dancing naked in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, Jack, you're right.
So every now and then, people just kind of go batshit insane.
Yeah, I don't understand it myself. I don't. It makes no sense. Are you kidding? In chat, Original Shroom said, "Did you see that your Hollywood girlfriend is calling for a sex strike?" I hadn't, but I'm looking at it now. Alyssa Milano says, "Our reproductive rights are being erased until women have legal control over our own bodies. We just cannot risk pregnancy. Join me by not having sex until we get bodily autonomy back." Wait, I want you to listen to this line again. Join me by not having sex until we get bodily autonomy back.
Don't tell me what to do, bitch.
So she's becoming a nun?
Did anybody else catch that?
Back, like, isn't a central part of the claim is that you never had it because men have always been oppressing women through patriarchy. When did you have it? What's this golden era that you're referring to that you want to get back to?
Even that, no. How can you stop having sex if you don't have bodily autonomy? Shouldn't I just be able to do it to you anyway?
I'm sure she would argue it'd probably be complete body autonomy.
Yeah, but she didn't say it like that.
No, she didn't.
Calling for a hashtag sex strike. Pass it on.
Like, fuck off. God, Monkey, you know what? I don't... Like, okay, you made the argument before that it's like she's gearing up for something because she wasn't doing nothing except for being like a C/B grade actress. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, she's got to be doing something. I mean, look at how she like came out of nowhere like a storm. But gearing up towards what? I don't think you're wrong, but like she's just become an ultra loon.
I got two things here. One, first of all her eggs are dried up anyway, so she's irrelevant.
Downsy eggs.
Yeah, she's past that. She's into the bitchy growing facial hair menopause stage.
Oh my god.
I'm not wrong. I'm just an asshole. And number two, I fully endorse this. You know why? Because if all these bitchy psychopath chicks would stop having sex, there won't be any more of them after a generation, and the children will be better off for it.
And then with this, you know, you're right. And then also there's no more abortion. They actually get rid of abortion by doing this. Because all the people who agree with abortion are not having sex. But I also
They're literally doing what we've said. If you don't want to, if you
don't want to get pregnant, don't have sex. Yeah. It's really funny. And then
hang on real quick. I want to address this picture because this goes along with the sex strike thing. Do you guys see this? If our choices are denied, so are yours.
As if your stupid liberal boyfriend.
The fuck does that mean? You know, you're not my only choice, ho.
Well, then also, like, the assumption that, like, women don't get horny enough to not give a shit about your stupid sex strike.
Yeah, the way it's been explained to me, one of the reasons women get pregnant is because they just can't say no because they're horny too.
A bunch of these guys that they're banging are probably the type of guy that can't approach other women. So I feel bad for them, but it's their own fault. Yeah, I don't know. This is stupid. You're
going to punish the male feminists and you're just going to make them go crazy faster.
You're just making the male feminists cranky, and then they're going to turn against you. Yeah. And there's more anti-abortion laws, but it's okay because you're not having abortions, because you're not having sex. So it all just rolls into this massive snowball, and the conservatives get what they want.
I can't even. What the fuck?
Well, the bad side to this is it may accelerate the rapiness of the male feminists.
That's true. Yeah. Not having sex to get abortion back. I don't think you're thinking that through very well. I feel like you missed something.
Yeah, because supply and demand, right?
James Colley, thank you. Did this approach work with rapists too? I guess. What the fuck? Okay, look, Alyssa, I know you grew up very sheltered. You've only recently come into political awareness, so you're about 30 years behind the rest of us. But dear fuck, do you even think when you speak?
Is that a trick question?
I just don't get it. Oh, sex strike until we get abortions back.
Yeah, this is not ancient Sparta. That's not going to work.
Well, there was a movie about this. Not about with abortion, but it was what was it?
Sex strikes?
Yeah, it was a sex strike to stop
Chirac.
Chirac, yeah, that's it. It's to stop gun violence in Chicago.
That's why your favorite director.
So you're going to make a whole bunch of men angry.
Yes.
And aggressive to stop violence. Okay. All right.
You're going to make them filled with testosterone. They can't get out of their Peter while they're running around with guns.
Stupid.
To quote Clerks 2, all sex nuts and retard strong.
Yes, exactly.
That's
I'm pregnant on the toilet seat.
Got to come out somewhere.
What the hell?
Dumb.
Shroom, thanks for pointing that out to me because I'm going to enjoy that for the rest of the night. Jesus fuck. Sex strike. Oh, God. Polly, what you doing over there, man?
I'm just hanging out. What do you mean?
I'm thinking about peeing on Downsy eggs.
I don't know if you're worried about the
observe,
sex strike or
etiquette
what.
by not talking over people.
Oh. So, like...
I didn't know if you were, like, concerned that the sex strike might affect you or...
No. I know women that aren't stupid.
Okay, cool.
Good answer.
Well, I mean, it's just like, okay, let's see how good your sex strike works. It's obviously not going to work. Do you think Alyssa Milano might come to the conclusion that she doesn't speak on behalf of everybody with a vagina? No, she won't come to that conclusion.
She ain't that smart.
No, she'll just keep pretending that she speaks on behalf of. I mean, like, it's always about like autonomy and personal choice and my personal agency, and yet SDA, she is speaking on your behalf. Didn't you know?
How do you feel about that?
SDA.
I feel sorry, I was vaping.
Stunned into silence.
Stunned into, you're right, stunned into silence because I can't have sex for as long as I can't have abortions. I'm obligated by the matriarchy, and given that we're all a hive mind, if one of us is not having sex, we all can't have sex. It's very unfortunate.
I guess they've worked. Like, I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that are into bodily autonomy, right? It's not just right to abortions. Like, what the fuck else is it? I forget the list of
the period tax and whatever. When because they spend money on those menstruation products.
Period tax?
Like when you get like tampons and stuff like that, they complain that they have to pay for it instead of it, just being taxable. Yeah, and all that good joke.
Or no, well, yeah, they want tampons and pads to be tax-free because it's something women have to do.
There's also people that advocate that they're outright free.
Yeah, there's that too, yes.
I'm surprised that one's not bigger.
Well, it's gaining ground. Now, I will say one thing about that. A lot of the people who do that, they raise money to get tampons and pads and put them in places for free. So at least they're actually trying to do something too. I still think you got to buy them. Sorry. But it's always because, women have to do the women have toilet paper, not free. And in the places where things like tampons are taxed, so is that. And you know what? Everyone needs that, except for, hillbillies who shop at Walmart, unfortunately.
Or people who have bidets.
Peter says feminine sanitary products are basic human rights. Apparently, yeah, they'll actually tell you that.
Well, but also if you're on welfare, usually you get partially compensated for things like, feminine hygiene products and toilet paper and stuff like that, because they are essentials, so you don't bleed everywhere.
Oh my God, I'm reading through this hashtag. Join us in helping cis men feel the physical consequences of our reproductive rights being systemically eliminated.
How? Like, why? By
said that?
shoving a vacuum up into their uteruses and making it hurt really bad?
This is Kate Kelly, feminist, human rights eternity, equality now, ERA now, queer, convicted heretic, co-creator of Sacred Space. I'm not a brand. I'm a warrior in a cardigan.
Except for you're promoting your brand literally in your bio.
Okay,
Make me nervous, ma'am.
No warrior wears a cardigan. Stop lying.
That was good.
Oh man, I'm reading, and just like that, they finally figured out a way that will guarantee not needing abortion. Hashtag sex strike. Well played. I want to know why people are. Yes, I'm sorry, Estee, you're here. Women are dumb.
Well, look, the logic here. You know what? You're right. It is so stupid.
This is why their votes shouldn't count.
I mean,
he says that, but I am glad you're here because we talked about makeup and women's rights, and it was really good that we had a woman on the panel.
Wait, is this why women don't watch?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yes. I love women, but Jesus.
Well,
fuck.
look, at least I'm here to balance things out a little bit. I don't know. I do my best to not be a fucking retard.
Look, our chat, there's several women in there, and they're very smart. I can't trust that one day they won't pop out a Downsy egg and be different.
You know what? That's true. Like, you never know. One day it could just turn on you. Could happen.
I mean, I kind of expect it, though. That's why I wear van braces. Can't bite through the arm as long as I'm protected.
Yeah, you never know.
One of these times you should surprise your audience and show up with a pussy hat on.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God. Here's another one. Since men want access to my body for their pleasure, but I can't have access to it for my own damn health, I'm going on a sex strike.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, sorry. I stole SD's line.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actual fuck are you talking about? One, I like that she's so that her self-esteem is so high. Men want access to my body. Kevin, thank you. High IQ babies, please, and thank you.
Right.
Look, you got to get in there. The first, maybe, after they're 18, probably to 25, and then you start risking Downsy eggs, man. It's not the Downsy ones at first. I mean, you'll probably get the ones who just bite at their own face, but there's nothing else wrong with them. They get a little tick. Monkey has a lot of 3%ers. What's a 3%er?
3%. Super patriots, down for the cause, protect America, etc.
Oh yeah, I agree. Jesus. Oh, they also have a sex strike, Georgia.
Oh my God, they're forming cells.
They are. They're a fucking terrorist group.
No, they're not forming cells because they're not having any sex.
No, they're forming incels.
You're not wrong. Oh my!
You know what's sad is these are always the most unattractive people anyway. They're sad, ugly, lonely people with a bunch of cats, and they're like, Mr. Bigglesworth, we're going on a sex strike. Aren't you proud of mommy?
You can't fire me. I quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Real quick, Far says, my mom was over 30 when she had me. Am I a Downsy baby? No, look, not all of them are Downsy eggs.
I'm a Downsy baby too.
You're
wait.
You somebody clip that. You just have a higher chance to get that Downsy egg. They're in every woman. Every woman. They're in every woman.
Monkey's a Downsy egg too.
No, I think my mom was like 20 when she had me.
Yeah, but they're
I'm a
every
fresh
woman
egg.
too.
That's why I'm so smart. And probably why I'm so good looking. Now, pro Jared, that's a Downsy egg if I ever saw one. But just because you mate with a woman far past her productive years. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to do this without getting in trouble with the women's.
Just get in trouble. Just do it. There's no women here.
All right, look. Just because you bang a woman who's got the eggs that already start smelling like they're going bad doesn't necessarily mean all of the eggs have gone bad yet. You know, that expiration date is a what's the word we're looking for?
A guideline, not a rule.
Right.
Yeah, it's a Best Buy date.
Yeah, you could still make an omelet with one of them. It could still be good. But every now and then one's going to come out and you're going to be like, oh, that stinks. That stinks bad.
Mm-hmm.
Look, its eyes aren't even. That's
should have aborted it. What?
Well, that's why they use little coat hangers when you're making Easter eggs. They had
That's
that
right.
little folded coat hanger.
Oh my
It's
god.
left over.
I've never thought of that before, Jack. That is horrible.
You're welcome. And you'll
That
never
is-
unthink of it now.
You know what? I am glad that you just said something worse than I did right after I said the bad thing that I just said, because I feel like that makes me look better.
I'm here to help, STA.
Hang on, Peter's sucking up to the women in the audience. Look, I love the women. The reason we've been saying there's no women in the audience is because that's what my Google Analytics are telling me. I mean, literally on one of the morning streams, which I know is not true, it says there were no women watching.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, my Google Analytics are, I think, close to the same.
But yeah, so we've been making that joke, and it has been making me think maybe I'm a little hard on the women. But then something like hashtag sex strike pops up, and I'm like, nope, I've been pretty good.
And you can't be hard on those women because they're not putting out.
They won't let you. They've taken away your choice. I like that it's a choice, though. I mean, if they get abortion back, you're like, look, I choose to have sex with you. You got abortion rights. Come on, bring it. Bring it.
Yeah, but nobody wants to. That's what they're really upset about.
Come on,
nobody's choosing them.
I would bang puffy nipples if I had to.
Yeah, they're all walking around dressed like Pikachu, hoping somebody chooses them, but there isn't one.
I want to be in your ball.
I'm 16% women. Over 35, I'm 0% women.
What the?
You gotta reel in them old ladies. Come on, SDA.
I don't know.
All right. That's enough of sex strike, because holy crap. I just, for the love of fuck, what is wrong with these people? All right, let's check out their hashtag. It's been a while. Last time I was over there where there's nothing but titties.
Yeah, titties we couldn't show.
Not that I'm offended. I like the titties. But you can send stories there too. Wow, that is a very tight outfit. I saw that one. Yeah, just titty. Oh, here we go. Tiger fans on Pujol. Is that it? Pool Joe drama, ball drama. I just couldn't take being treated like a garbage bag. What the hell's going on here? The Detroit Tigers fan who corralled the home run baseball that cemented Albert Pujols' 2000th career RBI on Thursday made headlines when he refused to hand over the historic ball to Major League Baseball. On Friday, he took to Facebook to detail his experience with Comerica Park and the Tiger staff. I'm not going to read all that. They're probably dicks to him, but there's no reason for him to turn it over. It's his. Ball goes into the stands. There's nothing on your ticket that says if an important ball goes into the stand, you have to give it to us. That's worth money. Unless they offered him a shit ton of money for it. And even then, it's his to do with as he chooses. But either stop letting him keep balls altogether, or stop being dicks when he chooses to keep it. This one comes to us from our very own Jack, the motherfucking Cockring.
I love that guy.
He's a good guy. Off-duty deputy records Florida man standing on sunroof while traveling on I-4. And he's the driver?
Yeah, keep reading. It gets better.
A man spotted standing in the open sunroof of a moving vehicle faces charges after stuck on sports. Sorry about that. Faces charges after an off-duty Hillsborough County Sheriff deputy recorded video as he drove by, according to Florida Highway Patrol. It happened Tuesday afternoon in Polk County on Interstate 4. FHP says dispatchers were called about a man standing in the open sunroof of a white Cadillac headed west. A trooper caught up with the Cadillac on US 98 and conducted a traffic stop. The driver, 70-year-old Leonard Olson Jr., was identified as the man in the off-duty cop's video. FHP trooper Ricky Bennett wrote in his report that he told Olson he'd received reports of a man fitting his description sitting in the sunroof. Olson allegedly replied, I don't know about that. Mr. Olson stated that he wanted to turn himself in to an official and ask if he could turn himself in to me. When asked, why do you want to do that? Mr. Olson stated, my wife treats me like a servant and she's the mistress and I'm tired of this shit. Mr. Olson also stated, lock me up. I'd rather go to jail than go back home. Oh, man. You know what? You should start a YouTube channel. Make gaming reviews and then bang a friend's wife and you could make that happen without having to go to jail.
Yeah, he should have told his wife he was on a sex strike.
You ever been with a woman so bad you'd rather be in jail?
No.
Dax?
What?
Ever been with a woman so bad you'd rather be in jail?
Not yet.
Jack?
Twice, at least. Maybe 3.
SDA? I'm trying to include.
I can't say that I have, but there's always time to change that.
There's always tomorrow.
And now the tide has shifted, and we'll get more male viewers from that sentence alone.
There you go.
What? Oh, you know what? Fuck. I'm sorry.
And that's okay.
It's perfectly fine.
I'm not helpful.
Oh, you're helpful.
Well, they can always identify as women in their Google account.
All right, this is Lords of the Night repeat moment. Sorry, guys, you'll have to live with it because I want to hear the panel's view on this. This is from Slate's advice column. We've read a few of these, and they're usually really, really broken people, and this is no different.
Oh, they read Slate.
I married the only woman I've ever slept with. I was a virgin until age 23. I guess if I were in this position these days, I would be classified as an incel, although I'm glad that god-awful term didn't exist back then. Nobody needs to know that, dude. The main reason I was a virgin that long was because of wild levels of anxiety, panic I'd experienced whenever I contemplated rejection, along with a way too idolized version of what I wanted in a romantic partner that contrasts with my actual sexual desires. Keep that part in mind. I was also obsessed with my best friend's girlfriend. No bueno. In other words, it was much easier for me to masturbate about people I desired than confront my fears.
All right, thanks for all that info.
So at age 23, I had sex with a person who became my girlfriend, then my wife, and now we have a toddler. We have a decent relationship, and a sex life that is mostly vanilla, with some sparks of domination submission on both sides. A little bit of butt play, trips to the sex. Hang on.
Don't get Jen excited.
Trips to the sex store shop, etc. Although our sex life these days is severely constrained by the stress and busyness, we have a method for both of us to get off before the toddler wakes up. But as with a lot of people in my position, I feel like I missed out on some sexual exploration since I've only had one sexual partner. I'm curious about what sex with other people is like. I don't want another romantic relationship, but my wife would definitely not be open to the possibility of me exploring NSA sex with sex workers or acquaintances. I'm willing to be monogamous for her, but it does lead to a certain level of frustration/regret. So what am I missing out on? What am I not missing out on? I'd like to hear from the perspective of people who've had a variety of sexual partners and experiences. What's he missing out on, guys?
Based on my experience, he's a fucking idiot.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
Polly, you're a ladies' man. What's he missing out on?
I'm sorry. I mean, I listened, but it didn't register. What's the question? Like, I get what are you missing out on? But
that's his question. He thinks that since he's only had sex with one woman, and he considers he considers vanilla sex to be some BDSM, some butt play, and some sex toys. Dude, you don't know what vanilla sex is.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Vanilla sex is when she's laying there like a sack of wheat, not even looking at you, and makes you pull your penis out through the pee hole of your like union suit. That's vanilla sex.
Okay, I am a little disturbed.
You should be. It was meant to be a little disturbing.
Dude, you're not missing out on anything. Look, I will tell you this. Vaginas do feel different. They don't all feel the same. But you got a good woman there who took your weird ass and married you and
gave you a baby.
Gave you a baby and some butt stuff? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, there's lots of guys that'll go their whole life without the glories of butt stuff. So, you're good. You're good.
Wayne, that's my go-to. But Kevin, thank you. Thailand business trip. If you don't know why that's funny, you're probably a better person than I am. Never been to Thailand. I just know what that's about. She's also into, they get into dom and submissive stuff. And I want to know what he thinks is like kinky.
Well, I was just thinking that because if you're into that, finding, I was just about to say finding someone who's semi-normal, if you've never had sex before at 23, but then it was like somebody who would also be into that and then be okay with you not having had sex until 23 is probably not normal, but that's not the point.
He lucked out. He lucked the fuck out.
I'm like, yeah, just keep it.
You're not missing.
He says he does not love her. He settled for the first thing that came along and would have him. I agree.
That's true. I don't disagree with that at all. But I think that's where he's making a mistake. Dude, you're gonna go out there. You're gonna ruin your marriage.
Yep. He's gonna pro Jared this shit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna end up with some crazy bitch with a bad pussy, and you're gonna be stuck with that, thinking, "Man, I wish we could do some dom stuff," but she just lays there like a sack.
Yeah, the grass is not greener on the other side. It smells bad and is hairy and flappy. Like, don't just stay where you're at.
I completely agree.
Oh my god!
I'm saying, like it.
Stop saying things.
The grass always looks greener because that's where everybody's shitting. So yeah, this guy's an idiot. Yeah, he's got something good. If he's probably just going through a typical lull in the marriage where things are routine or kind of boring, and it'll pass. Just wait it out. Be happy with what you've got because it could be a lot worse.
When you're with somebody long term, it's easy to fall into just a routine. It's like, okay, we do A, we do B, we do C, we're done.
Which apparently is, vaginal butt stuff. I beat you with a whip.
Not even beat you with a whip. You beat him with a whip.
You don't know. It could be that delightful spanking while he's like, call me daddy. You don't know. But, you're not going to find somebody else that's into that or that will play along. So be happy with what you got. And she gave you a kid. She's still around. She obviously likes you. So, but cherish what you've got. Don't try and compare yourself to other people.
Yeah, it sounds like you got the thing that people search their whole lives for and often don't find. Like, good God, man.
And he's
bird in the hand is worth 2 foul-smelling bushes. Like, it's all good.
Indeed. And he wants to just stick his wiener in one of those foul-smelling bushes to see what it feels like. Just rub your dick with something, okay? And it's like, oh, there's a different feeling. There you go. Use pumice instead of oil next time, or lotion.
Yeah,
pumice in there.
This guy said having sex with prostitutes and acquaintances or something like that.
Yeah,
that means he's got someone in mind.
Oh, you think?
I think so, because why else would he say acquaintances?
Probably somebody named Sylvia.
Yeah, it's some degenerate-looking bitch that probably is a terrible lay, but is like saucing up to him or whatever. But I bet he's got his eye on somebody else, and that's what this is really about.
Let me see. When was this dated? This wasn't last fall, was it? No, okay. I was just wondering if this was Jared.
Never know.
What am I missing out on? Nothing. You're not missing a little bit of a different feel.
Yeah,
and you know,
burn it when you pee. That's what you're missing.
Yes. You don't have that permanent itch. Look, there are some women out there that are fucking freaks. Crazy bitches. They are freaks, and they will do shit to you that you will tell your friends about for years.
And then they will try and stab you.
Yes. You don't want that. Then they'll try moving into your house when you're not there. Just say no.
Then you got to board up the crawl spaces and everything. It's a hassle.
Are you not supposed to do that?
Really not. Shrouded Angel, thank you
shit.
so much for the donation. No message. I believe that's the ones that they give you. I appreciate you spending that on me. Shrouded Angel, are you a chick? I'm just asking because chicks don't like this show. And if you donated to me and you don't like me, that's awesome. You leave a 8 for a true freak anytime. Chance it might be a dude. Well, there's that. You know what you might be missing is that's a penis under there. And look, if that's what you're into, maybe your wife will peg you. You go to the sex store, you know that stuff exists. I just love that he thinks that stuff's all vanilla. I mean,
like, does he want her to pee on him or something?
I don't
want R. Kelly that shit.
Well, I wonder if it, because he talks about he just masturbate until he was 23, looking at pictures of what other people were doing. Do you think maybe it's the expectations being ruined by what he saw?
No, I think he likes the pursuit or the mystique of someone else, like cucking someone else. Because you mentioned earlier that he was pining over some friend's girlfriend, right?
Yes.
And then when he said that he wants to bang whores and associates, I'm guessing that it's one of his friend's wives that he's got the hots for, and he maybe has a chance, like they're about to be divorced or something. I'd be willing to bet that's what it is, because guys don't throw shit like that out there without a reason. So I'd be willing to bet he's got his eye on someone, and it's probably one of his friend's wives.
Wow. This is a bad answer to give him. This is their advice, and I'm only going to read the first 2 paragraphs. The term incel has been around since at least the 90s and reportedly had a very different culture around it than the frequently misogynistic and sometimes violent group we see today. I wouldn't say that includes all 23-year-old male virgins, for the record. Yes, but if you listen to his story, it absolutely would include him. But she goes on. To address your actual question, I've had sex with a number of people, a large number. I still wonder what new people would be like in bed. I still experience surprise and delight and find new ways of interacting. I'm still learning things about my own body. I'm still exposed to new sensations. Don't tell that to somebody who's thinking about cheating on his wife, you cunt.
This is why men cheat.
It's this bitch.
Did you know that
whatever
being an autistic transgender revolutionary is a thing?
What?
Put a pin in that. We'll get right back to that.
I was just trying to do a smooth transition to another topic. Did it work?
No. Not you need to work on those, Polly.
We're still working on future patient 0 here.
Yeah.
Future patient 0.
Oh, man. Keep your dick to yourself. Why is that so hard?
I can see it. Why is it so hard?
I honestly don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe it's that I wasn't a fucking geek in high school who couldn't touch booby. It's not that important.
I was that guy. I was a geek who didn't get to touch many boobies. Yeah, but now I get to touch boobies because I can pay for it. But yeah, I mean it's one thing to be like kind of like repressed sexually when you're a teenager. It's another to be a responsible fucking adult. Like, learn how to commit.
And yeah, this woman, she's too good for you, man.
Yeah, she's better than you. She's fucking better than you.
She's fucking better than you.
I feel bad for his wife because he's totally gonna cheat on her.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is. That dude will have his dick in somebody else real soon. The term incel started in the 80s when it was associated with a type of lesbian. Greg, why do you know that? I'm not doubting you. I'm just wondering why you know that. Because I'm guessing by the name Greg, you're not a lesbian. So, Polly, super heroic. What was it?
What?
What did you try to transition to?
Super heroic. It was an autistic transgender revolutionary.
Revolutionary. That's what it was. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What is a trans autistic revolutionary?
Well,
Milo Stewart.
They go by they them, if that helps you any. I got fascinated by this person who was outside of the Venezuelan embassy in Washington, D.C., talking some mad mess about like America can learn a lot about how to deal with people and to run a government and run a country from Venezuela. And I was like, oh, do tell.
Is this part of that Code Pink protest shit?
Amongst other things. I mean, like, I like to talk about like pinko commies, right? And apparently a whole bunch of gay and transgender people have taken on that, like, yeah, we're proud pinkos, because like pink, gay, pink, transgender, I guess. And it's like, you're filthy fucking commies. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I don't like commies very much.
You don't say.
I don't either. Speaking of not liking commies, hi Gutenberg. Anyway, go ahead. Gutenberg. He hates commies too. He's a good American.
Well, good. This so I went over to this individual's Twitter page, and you want to talk about like a filthy, mind-blowing commie. Here it is, right? Morgan.
Why do I know that face?
Morgan
That's Momo. That was a meme going around for a while.
I know. I think I've happened across that moron before.
So you get this lavender and red. Oh, how clever! They them autistic transgender revolutionary and activist. They are a writer for Sputnik.
Oh, fuck off.
And just reading the comments that they made, it's like there's so many things that the Venezuela can teach Americans about how to run a country and so forth. And they're down at the Venezuelan embassy and they're like, no war for oil and the deadly sanctions. It's all America's fault. Like Ilhan Omar was trying to claim, this is the Venezuela, the current state that it's in, is the fault of America and the sanctions put upon her.
Time out real quick. Thank you, Non-Vitae Rex. Being a responsible adult is patriarch. Fuck, let me try that again. Being a responsible adult is patriarchal. Probably. Probably. Look.
Oh, I forgot to. You notice this location? Naktotanachak. That's the Indian folk that lived in the area of Washington, D.C. And that's where they live. So, of course, they're going to put... They're woke as fuck. This person's clearly woke. So they're going to put the native population that was gone from that area a long time before the land was surveyed out for the District of Columbia. But, somehow, colonialism, I guess, right?
Big facts.
This person is so far gone into their wokeness that it became a mind-blowing thing just to read through it. Everything is about Chelsea Manning. Everything is somehow related to communism and trans people. It's wild. Apparently, there's a heavy-duty crossover, at least in this person's mind. Where's the tweet I wanted to show you guys? Oh, here it is. This is from they. This is a medal given to all the Soviet armed forces on Victory Day, May 9th. And of course, tweeted this out on May 9th. And of course, they own a copy of this medal. The text reads, "Our deed is just. We have won for victory over Germany in the Great Fatherland War, 41 to 45. And then they add their quote, "Pray for the dead. Fight like hell for the living. Our deeds are just as well." You are such a filthy fucking commie.
Yeah, but you know what that means, don't you? She wants to punch Nazis.
Oh, yeah.
They want to, whatever.
I mean, you are so far gone down this rusky bullshit mind trap of yours that just over the hill is the communist utopia. We just have to get there. It's never been tried. Where the
bread line starts.
And it was like Sargon joked that one time, and I think there was a lot of wisdom in that jest of his, that The people that talk like this, they never picture themselves working on a collective farm or standing in a breadline, do they? They always imagine themselves at the Politburo.
Of course.
No, it's not even that. I've argued with commies. You know where they picture themselves? I'm not making this up. Painting, doing art.
Oh, right. The leisure that the communist state affords everybody.
The communist state will lead them to be able to do nothing but art all day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but they're still going to be part of the party that doesn't have to wait in line. Everything will just sort of arrive by drone to their house.
Where are you getting the art supplies, you dick?
Yeah, I know. Let's forget that all those things are consumer products, right? But no. It's just, and Aaron Hernandez asked, Sputnik was the space race, right? Partially, it was the first man-made satellite into space and to make it into orbit, and was put up there by Soviet Russia.
Yeah.
And so so let's never stop talking about this fucking first that was the first of Russia. And of course, our little commie tranny here can't, has to work for a news service named after it, right? These medals just anger me so much. And it just hits such a nerve for me. You live in America, you live in the United States capital, apparently, or at least work out of there. And on May 9th, the thing you think to bring up is Russia's victory.
Yep.
That you are that fucking far gone down this insane hole of yours.
The capital of colonialist patriarchy.
Yeah, right. And of course, apparently it'll be a transitioned wonderland or whatever the fuck, where the state pays for everyone to live their truth or whatever the fuck. Like,
yeah.
Yo, I hate commies.
It's like Hobbes Leviathan, dude. It sounds utopia is unachievable. It's never going to happen. This is a pipe dream. That's why anarcho-communism is so popular.
And I love you can't have an anarchist communist state, you morons. Real quick, Dom asks, why is it if I type in the @ then ranting monkey every single time my chat message gets deleted? This is YouTube. It is not me. The only way you can type my name in is if you make sure you are capitalizing the M and the R. Nothing else. Data tried capitalizing it all because he types in all caps because he can't see very well, and it won't let you do it in all caps. It won't let you do it in all lowercase. It has to be punctuated that way.
There is not you want to do this moral thing and like the morality of this and the morality of that. You are espousing the ideology that is responsible for more deaths in the 20th century than all of the previous centuries of war combined. And you somehow stand on top of a moral high ground. You?
Hang on. Polly. They didn't mean to kill him. They just kind of ran out of food. It was an accident.
It just wasn't done right, and that was so last century. And that moral high ground is composed of the bodies of the dead, which is called a compost.
Real quick, since it's 4 a.m., I'm going to go ahead and bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, sweetie.
Because I can't keep my eyes open. So, if you wanted to get somebody or whatever. Yeah. Good night, guys. Thanks for having me on, Monkey. It was nice to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
You as well. It was fun.
Gutenberg, what number are you at? And you know what I mean. If you're 3 or less, then be honest with me. I might have you on. I miss Goot. We haven't talked to him in a while. Will you send him the link, Dex, if he wants to come on?
Hey, you want to hear an interesting factoid, Monkey? And others?
Thanks, Molly.
I didn't see this coming. So I was off in Discord earlier, right? And Platty was there, Far was there, Mustafa, and so we're sitting around talking, and Inquisitor was there. For a laugh, because it just struck me as funny, I click on a YouTube video that says 10 hours of a turkey gobbling. That's the one. Okay, now get this. Far hears this. Now, of course, she's in Australia, right? And wild turkeys are, of course, a species native to North America, to the United States. And she hears this, and it's 10 hours of it. So it just keeps happening. And you hear Far go, what is that? And I'm like, it's a turkey gobble. And she's like, that's a bird making that noise?
Well, she was probably worried that it was an emu coming for revenge.
I was gonna say its ancestors fell to her ancestors, and revenge is nigh.
So she got like it actually got to her. She's like, that is like the most disturbing thing. And I'm like, is that actually really bothering you? Like, I'll turn it off. You know, she's like, yes, that is really, really bothering me. And I think the turkey gobble is hilarious. Personally, I find it hysterical. But I guess if you're, you know, from a different continent, you've never heard it before, it's really disconcerting. I'm curious if the other.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, sorry, I've never heard a turkey.
I'm not. Like I said in Discord earlier, Far, it didn't strike me as bad. It's like if I had never heard, because we're always hearing these sounds of wildlife, of the Australian wildlife in the background when Far is talking, and everything sounds like, I don't know, like it's going to kill you because it's Australia, you know. And
yeah,
I mean, maybe they were just interpreting it that way because it doesn't bother Far.
No,
so
see,
it's like
she's used to like badass animals, like the scary, like giant spiders and whatnot. So she hears something as freaky weird as a turkey. That is going to be pretty unsettling because she's used to like growling and gnashing of teeth and claws and whatnot.
Yeah, so
Far says, show them motorbike frogs. Just, I want to, this reminded me, I was on Ghost Poo last night, and there was actually a story about frogs humping snakes.
Humping?
Yeah, they're getting on the back of snakes and just going to fucking town.
Ribbit, motherfucker.
Yes, we know who's in charge in that relationship.
Horny toads, as it were.
Yeah.
Alex Jones was wrong. It's not turning the frogs gay. It's turning them intraspecies. But they show this snake. It's got like 5 fucking toads on his back, just fucking away, man.
Weird.
It's a weird planet.
It is. I just found that really interesting. The idea, like, I'm curious if the other Aussies, because we got a number in chat, if they've ever heard a turkey gobble. See, I find it hilarious. I think it's the funniest fucking noise,
dude.
Man.
We have really tons of wild turkeys around here. I hear that shit all the time.
I'm so jealous. I love wild turkeys.
I know. Well, I know they're stupid birds. Like that.
Well, they are retarded birds.
But does it make you laugh, Monkey? Like, do you find it disconcerting, or
no?
Is it funny?
The only time I've ever liked them in any way was the children get really happy to see them.
Sure, yeah.
So that makes me happy. But otherwise, I would shoot every one of you if I could.
They're delicious.
Do you know what it looks like when a turkey roosts in a tree and shits on your car?
Oh, man.
Turkeys can roost in trees? I didn't know that.
They can fly, just not very. They're like chickens.
Yeah, and our Jeep was parked in the driveway under a tree, and I went out there one night. Me and Lady Monkey were going to work, and she's like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "Those fucking turkeys." We had there was shit everywhere. James Colley, thank you, Polly. You can make a turkey collar using a solo cup, thread, and a small piece of sponge.
What the hell's a sponge for?
I'm gonna look that up, James Colley. I'm curious. Like that's I like projects. I'll look into that.
I don't know. I like Dax doing the gobble. I think that's pretty.
Yeah, you do a pretty good one.
Talent. Thank you.
Kevin says a queef is more disturbing. You don't hear many of those in the wild, though.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're around Amy Schumer's house.
I've never been walking through the woods and suddenly heard a queef.
No, they're more of an urban animal, like homeless chicks. Oh, goodbye.
No, you'll hear it in like an empty parking garage. All of a sudden, be like, you're like, "Hello." He's scared.
Homeless chicks.
Peter says that he's heard one before, and so forth. Other people are like weighing in. Yeah, they've heard him. So far, just kind of that must have. No, the gobble, man.
Oh, you got to take us back to where we were, man. Okay.
I will say, so it occurred to me, what other bird sounds might Far not have heard of that have an extremely distinctive sound? And like, and a loon came to mind, like, you know, like around lakes and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had never heard it. And it's like that woo, like that noise that they make. And she's like, I have never heard that before. That's pretty weird. It was interesting.
Herons make some pretty strange noises. And although I fucking hate Canadian geese, they make some fun sounds too, especially if you hit one with your car.
Yeah, geese are great. Like when they're flying in a like that little triangle formation that they do. You know, and then you hear them going, whoa, 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 the honking noise that they make. It's great.
I don't like birds at all.
I don't either. If those Canadian geese go extinct, I will celebrate. There will be a party.
I have 2 super chats are over on my Streamlabs. One I missed earlier on my short stream. It says, here's some money for ramen, haired noodle hair chicks. Also, if P-Dog did blow up because he's black and on the right, either he'd lose followers right away or he'd have to keep the audience be not true to himself, as Blair puts it. We were joking, like, because P-Dog is a black conservative. I'm like, man, play that shit up. You blow up like Candace Owen, man.
Yeah.
But for tonight's thing, Cigar Chomping Penguin says, why not? We've all been seeing a frog fuck a pig for the last 50 years minimum. Statler and Waldorf laugh. Indeed. Well, he's been running from her, so she's a rapist, man.
She really is.
She's like the James Charles of the Muppets.
He loves her, but it's got to be painful.
You know, for a brief second, I was like, who's Mitch McConnell fucking? Then I figured it out.
All right. I can't go much longer because I got to get up early tomorrow, but I want to go over a story. One that irritated me. Woodburn parents sue school district for $1 million. Alleged teacher asks son if he's transgender. Now, that seems out of place, right? A teacher just asking a kid $1 million. Let's get into the whole story. Parents in Woodburn said their 8-year-old son was held back from recesses multiple times for one-on-one conversations about his gender identity, and they had no idea. The mother and father in Woodburn are now suing the school district for nearly $1 million after they say a second-grade teacher singled out their son by asking if he was transgender. The parents say the teacher had inappropriate conversations with the child at school without their permission. To protect their son's identity, they're not sharing it. Quote, he feels different now. He feels confused. To hear your son say that on a couch talking to a therapist, holding back tears, it's very heartbreaking. The parents say they want to shine a light on secret lessons they claim were taking place at Nellie Muir Elementary School. She should have notified us if that was the case, if he did say he felt like a girl. The parents said their teacher asked the son if he thought he was a girl multiple times. They said the teacher held the boy back from recess several times to watch videos and read books about being transgender. Parents say the teacher got those materials from one of her transgender friends. They said they had no idea these conversations were taking place in April of 2018. The mother found out when the son brought one of the books home from school. He came home Friday with books in his backpack. The parents say this started when their son started using the staff restroom because of a stomach problem. They say their son was uncomfortable using the boys' bathroom because of a medical condition. However, they think the teacher assumed their son was uncomfortable because he was transgender. And so the teacher starts shoving shit into this kid's head. Now, I want to say one more time, this is all alleged. Got to throw that out there. So don't sue me. Whatever fucking school is hiring a teacher like this, you shitbags.
Alleged shitbags.
No, they're shitbags. Whether they did this or not is alleged. You know, this is the kind of stuff people worry about with the, transgender education in school. It's one thing to, teach that transgender people exist and there's nothing wrong and you don't have to treat them different. It's completely different to take a child, hold him back from recess so you can drill it into his head that he's a girl. This is disgusting.
Not happy.
Sue him for $1 million. What the fuck is wrong with this society, man? I don't get this place. Yeah, Can we just start leaving kids the fuck alone? Let them be kids.
No, we have to fix them, monkey. Otherwise, their evil parents will influence them and give them wrong think.
As an 8-year-old boy, for fuck's sake. You know, I blame part of this on transgender people because they like to say, ever since I can remember, I knew I was transgender. Bullshit. I'm sorry. The way the human brain works, like I know I spent the first 16 years of my life without my wife, but as I think back to memories that I know she wasn't there for, she's there. Your brain does that kind of shit. But instead of just saying, look, I felt a little different and I realized later what that would, no. I always knew that I wish I didn't have a pee-pee. And so now you got teachers running around looking for that poor kid who might have a bad experience if you don't drill it into their goddamn head that they're actually a girl when they have a penis.
And how much of this is related to the teachers wanting to be the hero that helped them realize who they were?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. This is an 8-year-old boy, for fuck's sake. That's none of your business as a teacher. If that is what you think, you need to talk to the parents so they can decide how to do it. And if they decide to, get therapy for the child. You don't pull them aside and give them special class in how to be trans, you stupid, sick bitch.
Yeah, this is exactly, they're doing exactly what the Christian moral majority back in the 80s warned them of.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing how this has come full circle.
You know, people always, that's a slippery slope argument. That doesn't make it wrong. The reason that it's a slippery slope argument is because it makes fucking sense as a slippery fucking slope. Oh, God, man. Anyway, that was the one story I wanted to get out and yell about because holy fuck.
You know just how to make me angry.
If that story is even remotely true, that bitch needs to be fired and never have anything to do with kids again.
She will try to do it again.
Oh yeah. These people are zealots. She'll do it again, and it'll be just as bad, if not worse, the next time. How many other kids has she done this to?
Oh man, can't we just let them be kids? Leave them the fuck alone. I hate people. They suck so much. Not all of you. You bastards here hanging out with us and in the chat and on the panel with me. You guys are awesome. I have to eat a cupcake in the morning.
Lucky you.
You have to?
Yes. We have the gender reveal tomorrow. There's a little party. It's not like a big thing. It's just we're all going to gather around and there's cupcakes we'll bite into to see the color that comes out. And my daughter, she is adamant. We are raising our children with gender norms.
Dude, the first cupcake you bite into, be like, no, I don't like this one, and then go for another one.
Give me a different one.
This one tastes like failure.
Yeah. Jesus, Dax, that's horrible. I'm so used to saying that about Jack. I almost blame that on him.
Oh, right.
I mean, it could be his fault.
You're just now realizing that Christians are better than communists. Look, that's not the same thing. This was some stuff that was brought up with the whole gay marriage thing too. I mean, they would take it to ridiculous extremes, though. You know, they're going to want to marry animals. That's still a ridiculous extreme.
Well, some lady did marry a train station.
Yeah, but that's just an insane woman. She wasn't
Still,
getting tax breaks from the government because of it.
I won't put it past the UK, man.
Well, that's true.
Reno had a good one. He said, gender reveal at what age?
Evil One says, I sent you a video at MITAM. I can't watch videos while we're live on the show, dude. But I will check it out when we're done here. Yeah, just leave kids alone. Leave them the fuck alone. They didn't do nothing to you. Good night, Nuts. Thank you for coming, sweetie.
Thank you, Stargazer.
Thank you, Stargazer.
Anyhow, so what is today? Saturday now, right?
James Charles
The
Failure Day.
11th.
We
I was
need more
watching-
videos on Meet Him because there is a ton of One Direction videos.
Is there?
Yeah, a disgusting amount.
Oh, well, we probably got them all excited with the actual titty pictures. Remember,
They're old ones, but they got to get purged.
just lewds, not nudes. We don't want these poor guys losing their shit and breaking their computers with splooge.
What are you, Dr. Seuss over there?
Did I make that? Did I make that rhyme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
James, thank you.
lewds, not lewds. Stay away from the splooge.
Oh,
Don't be rude.
Said the Cat in the Hat with green eggs and ham, etc.
with green eggs and ham. When I was
Green eggs and blue balls.
When I was in elementary school, the worst thing we had to deal with was the kid who poured milk all over the tray, ate their boogers in class, and or ate glue. Thank you, James Colley. You know, I think most schools had a kid that was weird like that. In ours, he would pour, he'd mush all of his shit together on his tray, even if it was like hamburger day or something, and then pour his chocolate milk all over it and eat it. Yeah, we didn't. As far as I know, we didn't have any trans kids.
Did you guys sing to RJ?
Damn it.
Oh, is it RJ's birthday?
God damn it.
Bad comic review streams. Monkey realized it was my birthday. Well, when you say it, yeah. Otherwise, sorry, I have no capacity for memory. I barely remember mine. But RJ, it's your birthday, and we're gonna sing to you.
This is your fault, Jack.
Happy birthday to you.
Shabba, shabba.
Happy birthday to you.
Shabba, shabba.
Happy birthday, dear RJ.
Dear RJ.
Shabba, shabba.
Happy birthday
Happy birthday
to you.
you.
Shabba, shabba.
RJ, I hope you have a great birthday. I really do.
And I hope you
Happy
feel
birthday.
responsible for this.
For what? I like to sing. Everybody likes
You like
when I
to
sing.
sing, and they don't like to mute for 10 seconds.
They love me singing. That's why they come back and tell me about their birthdays.
Is this the reason why we don't get any women?
Oh, women love my singing voice. It helps with chafing.
Well, I know the shabab shabab helps.
Oh, you're hurtful, man.
Eh.
But yeah, guys, I am gonna wrap this up. The reveal's at 11, man.
Ooh, you made a
Yeah.
mistake. You made a huge mistake.
I didn't do it. This is my normal hours. They all are on like normal people hours. They have like real jobs and shit.
Fucking
They're-
normies.
They're not on cripple time like I am. But yeah, chat guys, thank you so much for coming, hanging out with us. Thank you for the donations. It's very generous, very kind of you. I appreciate it more than I can say. I'd like to thank STA, who's no longer here. Polly, what you got to show today?
What I have to shill is my channel that Stargazer Nights has been nice enough to be throwing in the chat, which I will do myself. And over there we do comic book curation every Wednesday, roughly around 10 p.m. or shortly thereafter. That's Jack, Inquisitor, and myself talking about all things comic books and pop culture and movies related and all that stuff. And it's great bands. We have a good time. So by all means, come on by. And if you like what you hear, subscribe. And there's the link.
Snub asked me what hosts I use for 7 Days to Die. Those guys right there. Dax, it's your turn. Anything you'd like to show?
Chaos Eve is streaming one of my favorite games right now. So when you're all done here, go over there.
Alrighty, and Jack, anything you'd like to throw out there?
Happy birthday, RJ. And James Charles lost another 10,000 subs while we were talking.
Yes.
Yay!
Fucking cocksucker. Literally.
Forcibly, allegedly. And tonight we'll be on Lords of the Night on my channel, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I may be very tired for that stream, so come on by. It'll be a lot of fun. And then we'll be over on 2 Cents Plus playing more 7 Days to Die. We're having to start a whole new series because last night was a shit show.
That bad, huh?
Dude, we go into a horde night and everything just starts fucking up. There's no other way to put it. Just fucking up.
It all went terribly wrong.
The game itself started just freaking out on us. So yeah, we're gonna move on. But yeah, come check that out. It'll be a new series. I would like to thank the chat for coming and hanging out with us. Polly, Dax, Jack, thank you guys so much for joining me. Everybody, we will see you next time. Have a great day.
Let us.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.